2026 local council 5 elections in northern Uganda's Acholi sub-region have concluded not with a whisper but with a roar. In a stunning repudiation of the political establishment, voters across the region delivered a near total ouster of incumbent district chairpersons. This was not a wave but a political tsunami driven by a youth-powered demand for change and a historic trend for independent candidates. Only one sitting chairperson survived the onslaught, making a definite crucial shift towards new leadership as described by post-conflict expert Professor Gaya. The results revealed a deep-seated desire for fresh ideas and tangible disconnect between long-serving leaders and a populace, particularly the young, who prioritize innovation and responsive governance. What follows is a complete district-by-district breakdown of this seismic political event. Gulu District, the premier seat changes hands. The regional hub of Gulu set the tone for the entire election cycle. Here, the incumbent Christopher Pio Hateke was unseated by Justin Obol Simpleman of the Democratic Party, DP. This victory was significant, demonstrating that change could take root even in the most prominent districts. Simpleman's wins in all that traditional NRM strongholds were no longer impervious to challenge from other political parties, reflecting a diversification of the political landscape in the heart of Acholi. Omor District, a saga of primaries, court battles, and ultimate victory. The most dramatic political narrative unfolded in Omoro. The long-serving chairperson Douglas Peter Okelo, Gamena Ketoa Tora, seeking a third term, faced a formidable challenge from within his own party. His rival Andrew Korbibi was initially declared the winner of the NRM primaries. Okao successfully challenged these results in court, temporarily reclaiming the party flag. Undeterred, OBP took his campaign directly to the people as an independent candidate. In a powerful display of grassroots support, he defeated the reinstated NRM flag bearer in the general election, completing a remarkable journey from primary winner to independent victor. Commander Kitua Tora, memory card, wow. Kitgum District, NRM reclaims a seat. Kitgum presented a different dynamic. Here, the incumbent Christopher Harwa, the first Obol of the Democratic Party, DF, was ousted by Tony Blair Lanyao Lenge of the National Resistance Movement, NRM. This result highlighted that the pro-change sentiment did not universally benefit one party, but was a voter-driven demand for new individuals and approaches. The NRM's successful capture of this seat from another party showed its ability to adapt and field compelling candidates in certain constituencies. Pade District, a military title, no shield. In Pade, the electorate chose a new path. The incumbent, Right Colonel Fearless Oboya Oyat, lost the LC5 seat to Alfred Akana. This outcome underscored a key theme of the elections: established titles and backgrounds, whether military or political, were no guarantee of voter loyalty. The community prioritized leadership they perceived as closer to their immediate needs over established personas, and the person who encouraged people the most to vote out Boy Fearless was none other than Dr. Udongotao. Agago District. One of the most symbolic upsets occurred in Agago. The seat was held by Leonard Joropio, the younger brother of retired Chief Justice Alfonso Windolo, and the official NRM flag bearer. Despite this powerful political pedigree, he was decisively unseated by Wilson Ottawa, who contested as an independent. This result powerfully illustrated the electorate's willingness to look beyond familial connections and party machinery, choosing instead a candidate they believed would directly represent their interest. Lamore district, the sole survivor of the storm. Amidst the widespread defeat of incumbents, Lamore district stood as the lone exception. Here, the incumbent Sisto yet managed to weather the political storm, narrowly edging out his closest challenger, Jimmy Amone, who contested as an independent after losing in the NRM primaries. Yet survival against the regional trend suggests a different relationship with his constituents, or a campaign that successfully addressed the specific local demand for connection and results. His tenure will be closely watched as a case study in political resilience. Amur district, opportunity seized in an open race. Amur saw a change in leadership after the incumbent, Michael Lacogne, voluntarily stepped down from his LC5 position to contest the Gelak South parliamentary race, where he was defeated badly, a bid he ultimately lost. This created an open seat which was decisively seized by Christopher Odonkara, a former district councillor. Odonkara's victory demonstrates the importance of local political experience and preparedness, as he has successfully positioned himself as the natural successor to continue the district's development work. Noya district, the veterans come back. The narrative in Noya mirrored that of Amur, but featured a dramatic comeback. The sitting LC5 chairperson, Emmanuel Wright, stepped down to run for Noya County's parliamentary seat, but was defeated by Geoffrey Pio Payera. This dual vacancy at the district level created a perfect opportunity for Patrick Ukelo Oriema, the inaugural LC5 chairperson of Noya. Oriema successfully reclaimed his former position, completing a remarkable local leadership comeback that resonated with voters familiar with his prior service. Gulu City, the newcomer topples the mayor. The wave of change also swept through urban leadership. In the Gulu City mayoral race, the incumbent Alfred Okwa of the NRM was defeated by a political newcomer, Julius Achiere Labejagonya, who ran as an independent candidate. This upset at the city level reinforced the overarching theme, a hunger for new faces and fresh perspectives streamed incumbency and established party support, even in key urban administrative centers. The undercurrents of a revolution. Professor Ogayatunu, an expert in post-conflict reconstruction, but also alleged to be a land grabber, pinpointed the core issue, a growing disconnect between the incumbents and the electorate, particularly among the youth, who value innovation and change in a rapidly evolving society. This election proved that in Acholi, party loyalty is now conditional, hinging on performance and connection. The gracious concessions by many defeated incumbents provided a stable foundation for this significant transfer of power. The new leaders now face the formidable task of meeting the high expectations of an electorate that voted boldly for change. Their success or failure will determine whether 2026 is remembered as a fleeting revolt or the true dawn of a new political era in Acholi. Thank you.